Hi, you lovelies. How are you? I hope you are doing great. We are having a heat wave, and I'm trying to figure out how to stay comfortable without giving up on style because I love fashion. And today I'm sharing with you a few pieces and outfit formulas that I have been reaching for during this heat wave. And I'm also including quite a few favorites from COS. Without further ado, let us get started. A few of you have asked me if they need to size up with these, and my answer is no, because I have done it for you, so you don't have to do it. Normally, if you know me, you know I love sizing up in everything. You will see. Sometimes I even overdo it. But with these, I wouldn't go up in size because the style requires your true size. So this is for that. I actually would like to start with this dress because it follows all my fashion rules for the summer months. I prioritize natural fibers, and this dress has got, I think, over 50%, 59% cotton. I would like it even more if it were 100% cotton. But I really love the shape of it. Loose silhouette over tight fits. And also here you can let the proportions do their work. And I know it doesn't look like much of proportion, but in a second it will be different. You can do so much with this dress. Here I have added this long sleeve t-shirt. It's very lightweight. It doesn't add much warmth to your outfit. And it's also practical. I mean, just imagine entering a room or a place that has AC, right? You can use this. And I love the fact that this t-shirt is actually white for the majority of the fabric. And love these two colors together, by the way. I went with size L. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, this is a bit too much, right? But I actually prefer this dress in L. So I will stick to this one. But I looked up if they have M still available. While I was on their site, I saw that they now have new dresses, really beautiful dresses actually. One is short and I think really practical for this time of the year as well. Anyway, I saw two that I like and I will link them down below for you. Back to this one, you could also, of course, at this point I think this is something that we have seen maybe a bit too much. But you could also use like this one. This is now inside out, but I think we can do for now. And then just because this dress is really oversized, you can pull out the top part to give it a bit of a shape and proportion. With this outfit, you could go with any kind of sandals in any color and you would look amazing. I really love that they have combined the two different textures on this dress, because here you have cotton and here I don't actually know the material here, but I think it's a mixture of elastane, polyester and cotton, and you get this taffeta kind of texture, and I really love I love taffeta. I love taffeta, especially when it is out of silk, but this is of course not silk, and but you get that a little bit of that texture here. For me, I would probably wear this dress with these shoes. I mean, I know this is not everybody's cup of tea. It's really oversized, but it's definitely mine, and I love things like that during the summer months. Things that don't touch my body. I just can't care about anything, tight fitted. And let me tell you, these sunnies, they are not in anymore, of course, but for me, they are still going strong. I love these sunnies, and I think they have such a timeless shape. Another way of giving your oversized loose dress a bit of shape is by adding a bag, just adding a bag, nothing crazy. I think here a basket bag helps. I absolutely love lightweight bags, bags that scream summer, basket bags, do that. Also, this little number has been such a beautiful and fun addition to my bag collection, summer bag collection, and I think it jazzes up any outfit instantly. Really love this outfit as it is, like this, you know. And as for shoes, here I would go with flip-flops. So I'm actually quite happy that I went with size L here, even though my actual size for this dress would be S. I sized up heavily and I'm actually happy about that. By the way, this raffia bag by Little Lifna has such a great quality, and I love how comfortable it sits on your shoulder. The straps, the shoulder straps, are made out of leather, and this raffia doesn't feel like your high street raffia, I have to admit. It's very lightweight, bendable, and I love the fact that the button, very random I know, but the button of this raffia bag is round, and because of that it doesn't lose its shape. Bear in mind this one is empty right now, and still it can keep its beautiful shape. So here we have this skirt. I have to say I really love this skirt, but there are a few things that I need to tell you. First of all, I didn't get the sizing right here. This is size 36. 36 is normally my normal size, but here I obviously need to go one size up. Having said that, I really love this feminine silhouette that you get with this skirt in this size. And also, because of this texture or these details around the hem area, or it goes actually up to here, you will feel it. So if you are sensitive to these kind of things, I'm not sensitive to these kind of things, but for example, my sister, this would annoy her a lot. So that's why I'm mentioning it here. And you don't feel it when you are standing like this, but if you walk, then you feel, I will give you a close-up how it looks inside, so that you get a picture, hopefully. But I'm just saying, you do feel the texture inside of the skirt, especially when you're walking and it touches your skin. Other than that, I think this is a really beautiful skirt. I like that it's got two slits each side, and this top is from COS as well. I will link everything down below for you. I will also include all the sizes I am wearing. But I was saying this t-shirt is from COS as well, and I have it in two colors. I love this t-shirt so much. It's very lightweight. They have doubled the fabric around this area, just around this shoulder area, to create a boxier shape, and I really appreciate that for the summer months, because you don't want to have any paddings on your shoulders, especially during this heat wave, right? So I can't recommend a t-shirt like this enough. And also, if you don't feel comfortable with your upper arms, I think these kind of shapes are really flattering. I really like these two pieces together. I would wear these shoes with this outfit. And speaking of these shoes, I have added these shoes to my collection because, first of all, these shoes by ALAԻA are the most comfortable flats after my Vero flats. I mean, they are both equally comfortable. As much as I love my black ones, I very often thought it would be good to have them in a bright, lighter color for the summer months. So I added these, and I love the snake skin trimming on these shoes. I think they look so beautiful and also fun, especially during the summer months when it's very hot and you have to rely more on textures and colors and accessories for you to have more fun with your style and fashion, right? So I really like these. And as for this outfit, to get a bit more silhouette, but it's too hot to add a belt or a scarf, I thought it is fun to tuck in the t-shirt like something like this, you know, to get a little bit of silhouette without adding belts and scarves or anything, you know. So this way you get a little bit of shape without adding additional clothing. And yes, you could, of course, you could also tuck it in properly. But if you don't, I think this would be a fun option. And also, I should mention that this skirt is a bit see-through. I think nothing that you couldn't accept for the summer months, but if you feel uncomfortable with see-through clothing, this one may not be for you. Can you see it is a bit see-through? I hope you don't see much, but trust me on it, it is see-through, but it might also be because of the sizing. It's very close to my body. If it were in size 38 and a bit more air between my skin and the skirt, then of course it wouldn't be this see-through. And also here I am wearing white underwear. And then of course a pair of linen trousers. Here you could do so much. You could wear something whimsical and feminine, like this top from Ghani, or you could do a big, gigantic tent-like peplum shirt and do only one button here in the middle, or two maybe, and just let everything float. I think that would be beautiful as well. And then if you do that, go with something fun on your feet, like jelly flops in a fun color, right? So you can do so much with an outfit like this. Here I opted for the same t-shirt like before, but you could of course style it a bit more cropped and show a little bit of skin. And to inject a bit of color, you could also go with this kind of shoes. And for a more corporate environment, I would go with something like this. Tailored but still linen trousers in a very flowy style, paired with the structured cotton t-shirt that is more loose fitting to allow the air to flow in. And of course here you could leave the belt out, but I think a thin belt, it helps your outfit to look a little bit more professional. Summer dressing doesn't have to mean abandoning your personal style. Sometimes I think it's challenging, and it's a good thing because you have fewer things to work with. Anyway, let me know if there are other rules that you follow, you like to follow for the summer months, for this, especially for this heat wave. And other than that, I really hope you could draw some inspirations from this video and you enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give me a thumb up, and I hope to see you soon on my next one. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.